Athlete of the year, athlete of the decade is athletics in regard to Tiger, in my opinion. So for that award, yeah, that's fitting.
Probably before Thanksgiving Day, I would have said yes. Now, as a woman, I would say no. Not because of his athletic ability, but what he's done in his personal life.
Yes, you know why? Because when he gets on the field, he performs. So anything happens besides that, that's outside of the business, just like steroids and everything else. So Tiger Woods does deserve it.
Not at this point. I'm sorry to say. But you can't take away what he has done, what he has accomplished, though. You can't deny what he has accomplished for minorities as well as everyone else. You can't do it.
I mean, actually, I do think he's athlete of the decade. I mean, I think his recent problems, over the last 10 years will eventually kind of quiet down. But I mean, yeah, it's a huge embarrassment for him now. But I mean, I think he is a great athlete. I just think he's human like the rest of us. I think it's bad timing. I think it's incredibly bad timing. I mean, I think, 6 months ago we would have all agreed he was athlete of the decade. I think now everybody would look at it and go, oh, that's a bad choice. I still want to look at his whole sort of body of work in context of how he's done over the last 10 years. And I do think he's one of the greatest athletes we've seen. I just think in the last few weeks we found out the guy's got flaws like the rest of us, and bad timing is what I would call it.
To me, if all this had been going on the whole time, he never would have got the award. So there's no separation. Tiger Woods is Tiger Woods, and he's the same, on the course and off the course. He is a phenomenal player. So I would probably not giving him athlete of the decade, maybe golf player of the decade. But athlete of the decade, it would be nice to have somebody that set a great role model and a great example.
I think he deserves it. He was is a fabulous athlete. His prowess on the course, the excitement that he generated in the public makes the honor worthwhile.
Right, and all of this stuff that's happened to the side?
He's not the man of the decade, he's not the husband of the decade, but he is the athlete of the decade.
He absolutely deserves it. It's unfortunate for all this personal stuff, which I try to ignore. I think it's rude, and I think it's really the certain media that thrives on that. But he deserves every accolade because he is a sensational athlete.